Hello, welcome back to the Football Terrace. Thank you very much for tuning in. Amad Diallo has signed for Manchester United, and there is so much excitement, a fair bit of expectation about this young man. But what do we actually know about him? What does he possess? What is he going to bring to Manchester United? And what can fans expect to see in terms of his style of play? That's what we're here to break down today. We're going to go through some of the key attributes and tendencies of this player for you really to make your own mind up. And for me, there's a huge similarity to a current Manchester United player that I think we really need to draw upon. Do me a big favor and hit that like button. Sign up to our Discord server now as well. Make sure you're subscribing to the Football Terrace, and let's do this. I want to start off here by focusing upon the crossing element. Of course, playing wide on the right hand side, the ability to cross and create play is going to be important. I want to stop here. This area of the pitch that you see Amad in now is something that you're going to see a lot. He spends between 30 to 35% of his time coming in from the wing. What's going to be imperative? I've highlighted the two players on the pitch here. In Man United's terms, this is going to be Bruno Fernandes, Cavani, Rashford, Anthony Martial. It will be imperative that we get the players into the box. Amad Diallo is going to find side in between the lines, in the half spaces on a number of occasions. If he can be found, he will look to, at times, get the ball in early. So these runs from his attacking teammates are going to be imperative. The ball will find its way to Diallo. He squares it, met by the left-sided attacking player in the end, and eventually cleared. What's going to be very important, as I say, is players getting into that box to support this young man. But we kind of know we've got that. Bruno's always looking to be in the box. Rashford and Martial always looking for goals. And Cavani's movement is just top class. In the previous clip, you saw Diallo cross the ball with his right foot. His strongest foot's actually his left. You see him pick the ball up here again in the half space at the edge of the box. Wonderful bit of skill and trickery. And then boom, on his left foot, barely any backlift. I want to wind that back and let you see it again. Beats his man, gets into the box, and then bang, barely any backlift into the box. It's one of the most potent elements of Amad Traore is the fact that he's two-footed. He can use his left foot, which is his strongest foot, but his right foot is very good as well. This makes him an absolute nightmare on that right-hand side and such an asset to Manchester United. I want to move on to the dribbling ability. And the reason it's important to focus on that is we looked at crosses, and Amad will get crosses into the box. What we also have to understand as well with this young man, he has an eye for goal. There are going to be times when he maybe overworks it, when he's trying to get onto his left foot to get his shots away. He absolutely loves creating opportunities for himself to score. You see there, we'll rewind that again. Cuts in onto his left and then back onto his right to get the shot away. Dummies, feints, shoots, and has a go. This is something that is natural to Amad Diallo and something that I don't think Man United should look to try and take away from his style of play. Ball here is being worked out again. Another clip to focus on. And this time, as I mentioned earlier, we spoke about he will try and find room on the inside. You're also going to see about 35 to 45% of the time on the field, he will hug this touchline and spread the play. As we move forward, he's driving at his opponents. Little step over, little tricks, bang, first time cross in. Now this time round, the cross wasn't good enough. Overhit. He loves to beat a man. He loves to get himself into position. You see him, he was wide, now he's coming inside. He's got teammates on the inside of him as well. Goes, shimmies, goes out on the outside. That there, I want to stop that for a moment and I want to go back to it again. He beats his man, the cross. Most people at this moment are expecting Amad Diallo to cross the ball. Now I understand why. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 teammates sitting in the box right now expecting a cross to come in. And Amad Diallo will, in a game, on average, cross the ball 1, maybe 2 times. Over the last 3 years across all levels of football, Amad Diallo crosses the ball into the box on average only 1.59 times per game. However, he shoots nearly 3 times per game in every single match. Man United fans have got to get this into their heads early. There are going to be times and situations where you want Ahmad to cross the ball, but he's not going to do that. He's going to cut back inside onto his strongest foot, which is his left foot, and try to get a shot away. And that's what we see here. Goes onto the left, takes another touch, and cuts a shot back, which the goalkeeper saves. This is stereotypical within his game. Of course, you want his decision making to become better, but I mentioned at the top of this piece of content that there's a glaring similarity between him and a current Manchester United player, and that is Marcus Rashford. We're going to take a look at some of the shooting elements of Ahmad's game. You see here the number 7. He's darted onto the inside. As we mentioned already, he loves coming in from the wide angles, especially when the player's on the left. He'll tuck inside and he'll create an extra body in the central areas, central right areas, and moving into the box as well. He'll do this, always looking, trying to get to the end of the ball. Bit of dodgy goalkeeping, but leads to an opportunity that is well blocked there. See, this time out wide, as we mentioned, but coming on the inside. Receives the ball, got options on the inside, doesn't want to use them, and goes for that shot. This is something to expect on a regular basis from him. There may be other options, but he has an eye for goal, and he wants to get his name on the score sheet. We can see him here, just to the right of the page. He's just gone out of shot slightly, getting himself into the right positions here, trying to create a goal scoring opportunity. There he has it. Goes for that left foot shot. Just hits the post and doesn't quite go in. We'll just drag that back ever so slightly. This is reminiscent of Rashford, but on the opposite side. And this could create something really potent for Manchester United. Two players who love to come inside onto their strongest foot. Rashford being his right and Amad Diallo his left foot, looking to ping shots. Where this could become very potent, as I mentioned, is the overlaps from fullbacks and the inside runs from the midfield. The Paul Pogbas and the Bruno Fernandeses making runs off the player as they're holding the play up. Sometimes the through ball, sometimes a pass will come. But let me tell you this, you have to expect these two players to shoot. Rashford, on average, will average 3 shots per game and 1.7 crosses. Amad Diallo, as we already mentioned, shoots around 3 to 3.5 times per game and will only cross it 1.5 times per match. The similarities in their style and also their attitude towards a game are so similar. We'll move this clip forward again. And this time you can see Ahmad out wide. He's going to beat the man, gets it onto his left. 1 touch, 2 touch, shoots, and bang, he puts that one away. You are going to see this on a very regular basis from him. Him starting wide, getting the ball, and coming inside. I want to take some time to focus on the technique and the match-winning prowess of this young man. You see the lovely 1-2 there, and he gets himself into the box. And you see that shot he goes for there on the right-hand side. Let's bring that back again. You can see, goes for the 1-2. Ends up with his teammate, and you can see him there on the right-hand side. We're going to highlight him here on the ball. Doesn't quite know if the ball's going to come to him now. Got himself into a very good position. The ball's going to run out to him in a moment. And a lot of people talk in football about decision-making. But what I love about Amad Diallo is the fact that he wants to be a match winner. And when somebody wants to win you games, when they want to make a difference, sometimes I think pulling the ball back, taking an extra touch, looking for the right man, there are times when that's very important. There are also moments where you need to stand up and take responsibility as a player. And Diallo has this in abundance. Man United already have a series of winners in Bruno Fernandes, Anthony Martial, Cavani and Marcus Rashford. I truly believe we are adding another one here. Find himself in a central position. Ball comes into him, it's there. Now, there are multiple options as you can see. But Diallo wants to score goals. He wants to be a match winner. He wants to make that difference. We are going to see this, and I'll keep repeating it throughout the course of this video until it sinks in. You are going to see him shoot more often than pass or look for through balls or cross the ball in these situations. If there's an opening, if there's a sight at goal, Amad is having a pop. You see here this time, wide on the right-hand side, as we mentioned. He loves to hug and come inside. It makes him hard to mark. Gets himself into the box, good interplay with his teammates, goes for the 1-2, it's wonderful, and there you see, excellent technique. Excellent technique. I want to go back to the way he shoots there. The ball's going to come in from his colleague, and you see, just there, it's almost Thierry Henry-esque, the way he opens his body up and he aims for that far corner. This is something he'll do a lot as well. His ability to make the right decisions, and aim and shoot for the right area of the goal is absolutely impeccable. Of course, as he gets older, he's going to improve on his finishing, but the decision making at this point in this moment is very, very good indeed. This time, what's important, I'm going to freeze it. You can see him coming into the box. And this is a great thing about him, very much Cristiano Ronaldo-esque. If the ball's on the opposite flank, he is looking to get himself in the box. Sometimes it will be central. Very often it's going to be coming in at the far post. In this circumstance, he moves himself central. There's a bit of a deflection. The ball comes down. First thought again is to bring it down on his chest. And then it's to shoot. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 teammates around him. He isn't looking at them. He's looking to make the difference. His team's 2-0 up, but he's looking to make it 3-0 and end this game as a contest. Unfortunately, shot isn't so great over the bar, but again, the right attitude. And 3 minutes later, that attitude pays dividends. Team moving the ball around nicely. He's looking to find himself in the right spaces. He's just there on the edge of the box. Ball's laid back, bang, first time shot, bottom corner. And as I say, decision making is key here. He understands there's a space on the inside, and you can see he just slowly starts to drift into it, nobody picking him up. Just in front of the referee as it stands right now. Ball goes into his teammate, and there he is, unmarked, looking for an opportunity. The ball comes in, and 3 times in this match already, he has shot at the far corner when he is cut inside on his left foot. He's opened his body up and he's gone for the far corner. You can look at the goalkeeper's position here. He thinks, I know where this ball's going, because he's gone for that. He's gone for the most sensible option both times already when he's been in a similar shooting position and a similar angle. But this time, Amad Diallo uses his intelligence and his ability to give the goalkeeper the eyes and put the ball in the other direction. You see, look at the way the goalkeeper dives. Let's bring it back again. The way the goalkeeper dives here. We'll bring it back nice and easy. Flat-footed. He can't move down. He can't move. He can't get himself down because he had his body in a position to go to his right, not his left. Diallo finds that bottom corner. It's game, set, and match. And as I've said a number of times through this, we have a player here that will spend 30-35% of his time coming in from the wide right channel, looking for positions and opportunities in the half spaces in between the lines. 35, right up to 45% of his game is spread, tucking out wide on the right, spreading the play, giving his team options. This is going to massively help the fullback situation at Manchester United, giving them a brand new option there. However, and I'll repeat again for anyone in the back not listening, he has a tendency to not want to cross or pass the ball when he gets himself into goal-scoring positions. This is very similar to that of Marcus Rashford and something that I think is going to be part of Amad Diallo's game now and in the future, and I think we need to prepare ourselves for it. The expectation levels, this kid gets 2 to 3 years, in my opinion, to demonstrate and show us what he's made of. He shouldn't be expected to be a match winner like a Bruno, Cavani, Rashford now today at the tender age he's at. But Man United have certainly purchased a star in the making with excellent qualities, both-footed, can dribble, cross, and doesn't just have an eye for goal, but has a proclivity and an attraction to it. Match winners win you games. Winning games wins you points. Winning points wins you trophies. This could be an outstanding signing for Manchester United. Please hit that like and share button. Subscribe to the Football Terrace.